Day 840 being Christopher Cruz. Just got off of back-to-back coaching calls. Oh my God. God is so good. Just never-ending craziness. I feel like God's going to be doing so many miracles that I won't even be able to do videos because there's so many. Like the last call was a miracle. The call before that was a miracle. I was getting on the call with her. She still owes a big chunk of her coaching payment. And you know, I was gonna tell her like, hey, we're gonna push the calls back until you can make a payment. And then I got on my knees and prayed, and I'm like, God, what do you want me to do with her? You know, she has such a good heart, and unfortunately, like, she's been going through some stuff. She just got surgery. She can't work, but I also need open spots so I can get more clients. And I'm like, God, what do you want? And he's like, my sheep are more important than money. My lost sheep are more important than money. And so I get on the call, and on our Wednesday night call, she stayed later, and she's like, listen, I believe in God, but not really Jesus. And is that okay? And can I still be in the group? And I'm like, yeah, because Jesus is pursuing you. And so then we get on the call, and I'm like, listen, Jesus is significantly pursuing you, because I just prayed and he just showed me that his lost sheep are more important than my money. And so that's why we're doing this call, because if it was up to me, we'd be rescheduling it. So he's pursuing you. And then we go on to have a 2-hour-long conversation about Jesus and the Bible, and explaining who Jesus is, and what he came and did on earth, and what this looks like, and the miracles, and how I, came to believe in Jesus, and told the story of when I went to the concert and prayed for a lady, and I said, what's your name? She said, Jesus Christ. And then I fasted and took my 10-day rest, and at the end of it, God wrote me the message, and I wrote it all down, and I found that today in my Bible. I didn't know where it was, and I found it in my Bible that I took to the coffee shop. And I was like, now I know why I found this, so I could read it to you. And I read it to her, and she was blown away. And by the end of the call, she was ordering a Bible. So that was incredible. And then I get on a call with another coaching client who's also one of my friends from church. And she's the one who her father just passed away. And when I went to see him in the hospital, and their whole family was there, they were getting ready to take him off life support. And I just, like, God gave me this message. It's not his time. And I'm like, okay. And I started praying for him. And then she started praying for him, and we prayed for him for like 30 minutes straight, like so powerfully. And she was talking to me today in her coaching session, like she can't let him go. And come to find out that we both knew that he was going to come back to life. Like, we knew it. Like, we just knew that we knew that we knew. It was just undeniable. We both felt that way, and it didn't happen. And then all of a sudden I just start talking, and the Holy Spirit just speaks through me and reveals exactly what happened. And it's like, yeah, you guys would have had faith in God if he healed him, of course. But how do you have faith in God even when he doesn't heal him, even when he doesn't bring him back to life? Because that is true faith. True faith is having faith in God for who he is, not what he does. And I was like, to be honest with you, I literally have more faith in God now than I did when we were praying in that room for him, which I should have less faith because he passed away. And God showed me God's will was for him to live. But we didn't have what we needed to be able to bring his will into fruition in the world, because God uses humans to have his will be done. We are vessels for God's will to be done. And so God's will was for him to live, and I knew it, and she knew it, and her mom knew it, and someone else knew it, and we knew it. We knew. And it didn't happen. Not because it wasn't God's will, but because we were not equipped properly to be able to do God's will. And one day God will reveal, he will show us exactly what we were missing, and the world will know about that. And so her and I were on this call, and we're just blown away, shocked. Like, the Holy Spirit was just revealing to me exactly what it is. And he's like, how much faith does it take? Like what kind of faith is it when you expect God to perform a miracle and he doesn't, and you have more faith in him because he didn't do it rather than more faith in him because he did do it? That is unconditional faith. That is unshakable faith. That's a level of faith that most people in the world have never experienced before. It's easy to have faith in God when he performs miracles, but can you have more faith in him when he doesn't? That is true faith. That is like agape faith, right? There's agape love and phileo love, conditional love, unconditional love, like humanly love, godly love. Well, that is like godly faith. That is unconditional faith. And that is what he's calling us to have. And it will change the world one day. I'm serious. It was so clear, and it just blew my freaking mind and blew her mind. We were both on the call, like mind blown and just like, what? Because it's crazy. I should, according to the world, I should have less faith because he passed away. But I actually have more faith, which is crazy. We knew God's will. We just didn't know how to bring his will into fruition. We didn't know how to intercede properly to bring his heavenly will onto the earthly plane. But we will know one day and share it with the world. So that was just crazy. That was mind-blowing. Can't believe it. Just what? Oh, and then the call before that with my client. We talk all about God. Just God is working so powerfully. It's just nonstop miracles. Literally. I don't even have time to eat. Like it's 8:00 at night and I'm going to the freaking grocery store because I haven't had lunch or dinner. And it's just because these calls are so powerful and the things that God's calling me to do. I was going to go get stuff for dinner, and then God called me to go take these Amazon packages down the street so they get delivered to the right place for the 9 people and their 9 packages. And then I meet this guy and God says, go pray for him. And I go to talk to him and he's a believer. And we have this conversation where he tells me about rain when there was no rain. Like just, and I don't know why, but the guy that I recorded the masterclass with last Saturday, who's like a semi-famous coach, sent me a voice message like, hey bro, like, can you chat for just like 5 or 10 minutes in the next couple hours? Like I have some things I want to ask you. And I'm like, yeah, sure. As long as it's within the next 3 hours, because I got to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. And so he's going to call me, but who knows what that could be? Who knows? He could say like, bro, we went over your presentation. It is good. Like, I want to offer this to all of my followers, all 150,000 followers. Can we maybe partner and do a 6-week masterclass or something? Like, or maybe God just gave me that idea to give it to him on the call. Like, I don't know. But I'm being obedient to God. I'm being so obedient to God. So obedient. And he's just working through me. And the crazy thing is I'm not even fasting. Well, I'm kind of fasting because all I had was breakfast. And then I've been fasting the rest of the day. Not intentionally, but still fasting. But I'm not like, I haven't done my 40-day fast and he's still giving me all these breakthroughs, all these realizations, all these revelations, all these miracles. The conversations I'm having with people are so crazy powerful. Like, I'm just on fire. And then tomorrow I'm going to this all-day conference. Oh man, I gotta do laundry. See? Tomorrow I'm going to this all-day conference. That's this Christian conference. Maverick City's gonna play there. They have some big deal speakers, Christian speakers and believers. Like, it's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be incredible. So who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. And then the weekend after that, there's the 2-day David Diga Hernandez, who's this pastor that I really like, that is so brilliant, who's having this 2-day service where they're going to be doing real stuff, casting out demons and stuff like that. Like real stuff. So and I should be so tired. I only slept 5 hours last night and 4 hours the night before that. I woke up at 5 a.m. today. would have never known, would have never guessed it had I not just remembered it. So, yeah.